Can we
Not
stay
what
on
it
for
is
2
now.
seconds?
This is the trend
Okay,
line
we have
challenge.
about
Trend line
two or
challenge.
3 minutes we can go. So, is there any? Gosh, I struggle. I think like most people at home do when you guys are both pulling numbers from the Labor Department.
Well, what he said was correct, is that right after Right to Work was passed, the union membership goes up. I charted the numbers rather than just going with raw numbers on 1 year. But what's happening now, as of 2014 in Indiana, union membership is going down. It used to be 12.5%. It's down to 9% now.
Of course, they only went right to work here at 2012. It was
Right.
it was on an up and down.
And union membership has been going down across the country overall, no question about it. And the same thing in Michigan, it was going down. They passed Right to Work, it went down. Now it's starting to climb slightly. But the reality is union membership decreases because if there are members who are not getting any, don't have to pay for the benefits, why should they not take the benefits and not have to pay anything for it?
See, can I comment
Yeah,
on
please.
that? So, first, just when you look at just what happened from 2015 to 2016, a good number of states that are right to work have shown an increase in union membership, number one. Number two, I guess I need to point out the fact that just because right to work passes, I think there's this misconception that rates will automatically go down in terms of what people get. They're going to get less benefits. There's no guarantees that you're going to see a decrease in rates. I've never seen somebody say, you know what, as a result of right to work, we've seen a decrease in health insurance or wage rates. They make these assumptions that are just not supported, which is important because right to work is not saying you can't have a union. It's just simply saying that if they're unsatisfied with the services that a union is offered, they have the absolute right to not pay dues for it.
Could make a union more responsive.
Exactly.
Some would argue.
It may make the union more responsive because if you look at states like Nevada, which have been right to work since 1951, which have a higher union membership than Missouri, they're in double digits. 90% of their union members pay dues, so that's both public and private. There's no reason that Missouri can't follow that model.
It's the hotel industry that makes that different, and that's totally, again, that's cherry picking data. And I agree with you, it's not going to be overnight. Those wages aren't going to decrease. But as the strength of the unions decrease, those wages will go down.
Last word to
employers will
Brad,
have
because
the upper hand.
we're about to lose our stream here.
Okay, you know, my view again.
Ghostbusters reference. I don't know what that means. Keep going.
My view is that it will go down over time. That wages will go down over time because unions have been a force to try to push wages and benefits up. I think it'll be gradual, and I understand your point that unions may feel a need to be more responsive. But in the end, there will be people for various reasons who will not pay dues and will not join.
Human nature at some point. If you don't
It
have
is
to do
simply
it,
human
and you get
nature,
the benefit.
and if you can have your cake and eat it too, some people will do that.
And it doesn't not only affect union members, it affects all workers. Because unions,
talked about-
unions.
Well, we talked about prevailing wage at the beginning, and I'm not
Well, it's
cutting
not
you off.
prevailing wage.
Well, I want to get a clean out here because we're just about to run out of time. These machines are taking over.
But I do want to say the data that they both brought is great.
I think it'll be some time before we know. Is that a fair?
Yeah.
It is absolutely
Yes.
fair, and I think Dan's point is excellent, and his data is accurate too. Ed's data is accurate, and it just shows that there is no definitive answer on these questions.
Well, you could have saved us a whole show if I would have asked you that again.
Yes, but then we wouldn't have been here.
This is true. Thank you, gentlemen. I really appreciate it. Brad Kafka and Ed Finkelstein and Dan Fritz.
Thank you.
gentlemen. Appreciate it. Thanks
Our
for watching.
pleasure. Let's do it longer next time.